Hey, thank you for sticking with us this half hour on ABC4 News at 6. I'm Brian McElhatton.
And I'm Sarah Murphy. Now, here at your local election headquarters, we continue to follow ballots from the top to the bottom of the state.
Indeed, we have Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Seacrest down in Washington County for us. But first, let's hear from ABC4's Annika Johns, who's live in Salt Lake watching the county's polls. Annika, what can you tell us right now?
Well, Brian, Sarah, it's been a slow but steady day. As you can see behind me, we've got a couple of individuals dropping off their ballot box. Now, here at the Salt Lake County Government Center, you have two options. You can either drop them off, just like I said behind me, or you can go inside and vote in person. Now, this voting location in person is one of 19 different locations where you can go inside a building and vote. However, if you don't feel like coming inside, you can swing by one of Salt Lake County's 28 ballot boxes scattered across the county. Now, today I chatted with a few voters who came in person to drop off their ballots or use the kiosk inside, and they say if you're thinking about not voting, you should do it anyways.
I'm also fully aware that there's, multiple classes of people here in this country that have not been able to vote over the years, and it's the reason I try to participate every single time there's an election.
Well, I earned those rights, and I have a problem with people who don't use those rights, especially if they're sending me to war or something like that.
Now, there's still about an hour and a half left until the polls close, and if you're looking for a place to go, you can visit our website at abc4.com, where you can find a link to the official Utah voting website. All you have to do there is put your address in, and it will give you the closest location for you to either drop your ballot off, or go inside and vote. So make sure to check that out if you haven't already cast your vote. Reporting live from Salt Lake City, Annika Johns, ABC4 News.
And we are keeping tabs on ballots in St. George for you.
Our Southern Utah correspondent Cannon Seacrest is live from voting sites. Cannon, how has the turnout been looking so far?
Turnout so far has been looking pretty good. I'm out at the Dixie Convention Center here in St. George, and cars have just been moving through as neighbors are coming in to cast their votes and make their voices heard. Voters are headed to the polls to choose candidates for a range of local and state positions. Notable contests include the races for county commissioner and state legislative seats, with the results set to influence the political direction ahead of the general election. I spoke with former Vietnam veteran Craig Dickinson about why he is proud to be a voter.
It is definitely an exciting thing for me to be able to come to the polls, do it in person, and being a veteran, I want everybody to have that chance to vote if that's what they choose to do.
The polls in St. George opened up at around 7 a.m. this morning and remain open until 8 p.m. tonight, so there's still a little bit of time. Unofficial election results will be posted on state and county websites. Reporting from St. George, Cannon Seacrest, ABC4 News.
Cannon, thank you very much. And of course, we're keeping an eye on all of these races for you. Make sure you stay with us throughout the night for results and insight. Polls close around 8 o'clock tonight. ABC4 News is your local election headquarters.